Welcome to Season 8, Round 2 of the Solo Crisis League. This is our second attempt. So, if you watched last night's attempt, you'll know that I went with Sinestro over Green Lantern. The point being that I wanted to lose Sinestro to Heroic Sacrifice to switch to Green Lantern for the second half of the game. That was the plan. Did that happen? Absolutely not. I never got Heroic Sacrifice. Of the two Crisis cards not used that game, Heroic Sacrifice happened to be one of them. So that didn't happen. So what am I doing tonight? Tonight I'm playing the Joker. The Joker, at the end of your turn, draw a card if you bought or gained one or more non-kick superpowers during your turn. Cool. And then here, once during each of your turns, if you play a villain and a superpower, reveal the top card of the main deck, play it, and then return it. And then here, during a confrontation, +1 power for each villain and superpower you play. What's the problem with that? When you get to Crisis Necron, you can't play villains against him. Unless, I guess, you play Indigo Tribe is the one way around that, right? So why am I playing the Joker? And that is the same, apparently crazy reason that I played Sinestro yesterday. And that is that about the halfway point of the game, I want to hit Heroic Sacrifice and switch over to Batman. Using Joker in the first half, Batman for the second half. That way I can use Joker here to get, some strong superpowers, because there are a lot of really strong superpowers within this set. And some villains using things like the Atom and Black Lantern Power Ring to kind of take what's the word I'm looking for? Take advantage, that's the word. Take advantage of those strong cards, and then switch to Batman and start destroying those cards before we get to Necron. That's the game plan. My thought process is the same as yesterday. Do that and hope that we get, I guess it's just hope that we get a Heroic Sacrifice. But my second thought is that I can't not have it 2 games in a row. That would be crazy, right? You only don't use 2 Crisis cards in any given Crisis 2 game. So by doing that, it can't happen again, right? I really hope it doesn't happen again. If it happens again, Joker's going to be a big waste because Batman is clearly the stronger option. I just wanted to get some bonuses from the superpowers because the problem with Batman in this particular set is that he relies on heroes and equipment instead of villains and superpowers. And the equipment, I don't remember there being a lot of equipment. There's a few that I really like Green Lantern Power Ring. And obviously there's the Power Rings from Crisis 2. Being white and black, but superpowers were played a lot more often in my first game, so I think using that to my advantage is going to help. And then switching over when we get to Batman and kind of focusing on heroes and equipment from there, I think it's going to be really, really helpful. I hope. Let's find out. Okay, so we have a mortal villain in play. When a non-villain card of cost 6 or greater enters the lineup, destroy it and replace it. Nothing new there. To get rid of it, we need to discard 5 power worth of cards from my hand. Again, said it before, say it again. If you're really lucky, you could do this on the first turn. But I'm shuffling right here. Who knows if I'll see any of those 5, how many of those 5 punches I'll see on that first turn. Then there's Vandal Savage. When a card with an attack leaves the lineup, resolve its attack against each player. Like a first appearance attack. Great. That's fine. Sorry, no, not like a first appearance attack. That's the Ra's al Ghul type. So this is when he leaves the lineup, which means we have a little control over that. We can kind of say, hey, this is an attack card, but I can't really deal with it right now, so we'll leave it there for next turn. As opposed to the Ra's al Ghul one where you get hit when they come out. And again, that's not Ra's al Ghul. I think that's Arkham Breakout that does that. But let's fill up this lineup. Carol Ferris. I didn't use that too much last night. Green Lantern Power Battery, that is destroyed. Construct Slam, Construct Train, Construct Beasts, that's a lot of superpowers, Construct Missiles. I really want Construct Missiles because of its destruction ability, but I'm really happy to see all these superpowers. That's exactly what I was talking about. That's why I wanted to play as the Joker. The other good part is there are no villains. We might be able to beat a mortal villain. Nope, we got 2 vulnerabilities here. We total up 1, 2, 3 power. We're going to use that actually to get Hard Light Construct. Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3. That means there are 4 in there. You know what? No. we're going to use our 3 to get Construct Train. Why am I doing that instead? Let me explain. I wanted Hardlight Construct at first because I'd get 2 power. But I remembered that at the end of your turn, draw an extra card if you bought or gained 1 or more non-cake superpowers during your turn, which means we're going to get 6 cards during this turn. Since we know there are 4 punches in this deck right here, if that 6th card I draw is one of these other punches, just one of them, we could beat Immortal Villain on this very next turn. So that move was entirely based on getting rid of Immortal Villain. We're going to see if that pans out, and it's still also pending if a villain comes out. If that top card is a villain, the plan falls apart. Not a villain. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, we didn't get it. We got 4 power. I tried. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to use that. We're still going to stick to that strategy. We're going to get Construct Slam in the hopes of getting 6 cards on this turn. There's only 5 here. Yeah. So I'm just going to keep doing that. Keep buying these superpowers so I get 6 cards, increasing the odds that we can get rid of Immortal Villain. Now I think about that, though, maybe that Hardlight Construct would help more since it produces 2 power. Black Lantern Power Ring. That is perfect for the Joker. We are looking at... does that have to be the start of your turn? Nope. Draw a card. It's a vulnerability. 1, 2, 3, 4 power. We're going to get Construct Beasts. Beasts. Not a villain still. 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta shuffle it up. Get that 6th card going. Come on. Get that 5. We're really lucky to not see a villain yet. I really want to say goodbye to the Immortal Villain here. Alright. Draw a card. Draw a card. Looking at 1, 2, 3, and 4. It just... Oh, wait, you know what? This would actually be destroyed because of the Immortal Villain. 4 there. We'll use that, and we will go ahead and get Sinestro Corps Power Ring. Nah, change that. We're going to go with Hardlight Construct. So we'll only get 5 cards this turn. New card comes out. It's not a villain still. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll get another Hardlight Construct. 2 cards that get 2 power. And then our first villain shows up. So the Hardlight Constructs generating 2 power, definitely going to help. I tried everything I could to get that, to get those punches to line up before we hit a villain. It didn't happen. So let's try and get rid of that. 1, 2, and 3 vulnerabilities. That's no good. Gotta go. That's destroyed. No willpower. That's destroyed. No Skull of Batman. The Atom, though, that's something we can work with. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Let's go ahead and draw a card. 3 power. We'll get rid of this, and then the attack is each foe reveals the top card of their deck. Discard all cards of cost 1 or greater revealed this way. Nope, they'll stay there. I only have 4 power left now. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will go ahead and get the Atom. And we'll also get another Hardlight Construct. Alright, again, no villains. So this might be a good Immortal Villain turn. I think we got 3 Hardlight Constructs. I mean, that's 6 power alone. If we got 2 of them, we're probably going to guarantee it. If we got 1, we'd be much closer than some of our other attempts so far. Okay, draw a card. Again, just 4 power. I swear, I'm generating 4 power every single turn. I guess we'll go ahead and get Sinestro Corps Power Ring. We might need that later. Definitely going to need it when 7 Deadly Sins comes up. There's no villains, but again, also no what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry, I was just distracted by thinking of strategy. And that strategy is going to be using the atom on invulnerability because it reads, you may destroy a card in your hand. If you do, gain a card from the destroyed pile with a cost equal to the destroyed card's cost and then put it into your hand. There are no zero cost cards in the destroyed pile, so that means vulnerability is just gone. And then 2, 4 power, because I only operate within 4 power, apparently. We'll get another hard light construct. No, go back. We're going to get Construct Slam, because that'll get us 6 cards. That's another villain. So even though I have the 5 power for Immortal Villain, can't do it while Manhunter Army's out there. I mean, I guess I could. I just prefer to get rid of the villain first. Something you can do is defeat a crisis, but not get rid of it till the villains are gone. Maybe I should go that route tonight. Let's do it. We're going to discard 5 power to beat Immortal Villain, but it still remains in play till we beat Manhunter Army. First off, draw a card. Probably should have used that 5 power to get rid of Manhunter Army, though. That's 1, 2, 3 power. We'll get this. It's a good confrontation card. Go on to the next turn. Ooh, another villain. It's going to start taking over, isn't it? All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power. We will get rid of this villain. Keep going. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power. Get Construct Missiles. That will allow us to get 6 cards in this next turn. Another villain with an attack this time. Well, we want to get rid of that quickly because it says each foe gains a punch from the destroyed pile. The good news is that there are no punches in the destroyed pile. We're going to use... can't really do that. Well, you know what? We'll draw 2 cards because we have 2 of those. I can destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. Or you know what? Not yet. Let's draw another card. Draw another card. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye to this. We have to gain a punch from the destroyed pile, but there isn't one. We're then going to use Construct Missiles for 2 power, destroying a punch, and then using the atom to destroy a vulnerability, and gain the punch back instead, getting us to 3 power, I believe, because that's 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3 power total. We'll use that to get another hard light construct, and I think that'll be enough until we start dealing with some confrontations. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna go ahead, get Black Lantern Power Ring because that's gonna help a lot with the Joker once we get to level 2. Another attack there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get rid of this. Each foe discards a random card. I have no cards to discard. So that's just over. That is destroyed. And replaced with a villain with an attack. Hope this all ends up being worth it. We're going to a lot of trouble here, it seems. All right, 2 power. I can destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. We're going to destroy a punch. You know what? Maybe not. Take that back. First, we'll draw a card. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? No. 5, 6/7, destroying the punch in my hand. Perfect. Getting rid of Parallax. He has an attack. You may pass a card from your hand or discard pile to that foe's discard pile. Well, there's nothing that it's going to pass over here, so we're good. All right. New card has to come out. Another Sinestro Corps Power Ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power. We'll go ahead and get rid of this, and the attack reads, each foe with a hero in his discard pile gains a weakness. Each with a villain in his discard pile gains a weakness. I've got neither, so no weaknesses here. And that's the end of Immortal Villain, because we already met the requirements, and now there's no villain. That's a good start. That is a good start. So now it's Vandal Savage in play, which means the villains still attack when they leave, but we can actually leave them there if we wish. If we wish. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Draw another card. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to go ahead and get Carol Ferris here. No. Green Lantern Power Ring. I quite like that card. Yeah, that's a good one. John Stewart is... No, not destroyed. He's not destroyed because there is no longer a immortal villain to deal with. It's just Vandal Savage. So you have one destruction card in my deck. Want to use that pretty liberally from here on out. Get rid of punches, vulnerabilities, get rid of all of them. And there's none in my hand, of course. So let's go ahead and get a villain from the destroyed pile. I think we had a 7-cost one. That's the one we're going to want. Yeah, that's the one we want. Draw a card. Draw a card. 2 power, I can destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. Goodbye to this punch. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to get rid of Mash, put a card of cost 0 from the bottom from my discard pile to the bottom of my deck. There are no cards of cost 0 over there, so that's gone. 5 left over. We'll get Carol Ferris. All right. Draw 2 cards, then put a card from your hand on top of your deck. We're going to put... we'll put Construct Beast on top of our deck. We're going to use the Atom on Vulnerability here to get a punch back. Then we're going to draw a card. And then we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 5 and 6. We will go ahead and get rid of this. Its attack only applies in confrontation, so I'm going to say that we leave that to confrontations only. Draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to get this and a Hard Light Construct that gets us a 6-card turn next turn. 6-card hand next turn because we got a superpower there. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. Draw a card. Oh, I should have went for the confrontation. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Well, I would have had it. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get rid of this. Each foe destroys a starter on their hand. If a player cannot, he destroys the top card of his deck. Oh, we're not going to beat him. Never mind. Leave him there. We'll get John Stewart. That's what we'll do. New card comes out. Kyle Rayner. Okay. We are here. We are going to use the Atom on Sinestro Corps Power Ring. Get something of cost 4 from the destroyed pile. What do we got? Anything of use? It's only one. It is a villain, which I think will help. So we'll take it. It'll help with Joker when we get to level 2. Then we can destroy a card. We'll get rid of a punch over here. Just going to trade these out because I want to destroy this art. I want to keep the Sinestro ones. I like the Sinestro ones. Alright, so that's 2 power. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Definitely get Kyle Rayner and move on. Alright. Gotta get rid of that block card. So, draw 2 cards. Let's draw another card. Draw another card. Draw another card. Then draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. We'll discard 2 punches here. Then play this 2, draw 2 cards, and put a card on top of our deck. Haven't generated any power yet. It's just moving around my deck. Put a single card on top of our deck, huh? Let's put John Stewart on top of our deck. We're going to save this. 2, get a villain from the destroyed pile. Something expensive. Guess the most expensive I had there was 5. Yeah, we'll take that. So we're at 2 power. 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to play this. We're going to get rid of this block card. And then move on to the next turn where I'm thinking it's confrontation time. There's no block cards out there. Oh, we got the construct shield, so we get 6 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're going for it. It's confrontation time. Hardlight construct, 2 power. You may return this card to the stack. If you do, draw a card and then discard a card. We'll discard a punch. John Stewart, you may put up to 3 constructs from your discard pile into your hand. It's 1, 2. Just trying to get them all together real quick. All right, so go 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we're still at 2 power. 4 power. Putting this back to draw a card and then discard a card. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards. 5, 6. Put it back to draw a card and discard a card. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12. We'll destroy this punch over here. 13. 14, and the Atom. That gets rid of Vandal Savage. I have 5 left over, but Joker's upgrade costs 9, and we can't buy cards during a confrontation from the lineup, I mean. Can't buy cards from the lineup during a confrontation, so that's out of luck. That's okay. I really do want to get to level 2 of the Joker, but we'll get there soon. We have a few villains we had to leave out there. Really, I only had to leave Black Lantern, Green Arrow. I guess I could have used him to destroy something, though. That would have been smarter. Okay. Let's see how we do. New Crisis. Demonic Summoning's out very early. Put all cards of cost 6 from the destroyed pile into the lineup. That is a lot of cards that were destroyed. I don't think any of them were villains, though, so that's the good news. Then, at the start of your turn, destroy a card in your hand. If you destroyed a card of cost 0, discard your hand. To beat, your team must destroy 3 cards, each of cost 6 in their discard piles. Then, the villain is Hell. Hell costs 3 more to defeat for each superpower in the lineup. Each player puts a non-kick superpower from his hand or 2 from his discard pile into the lineup. Well, that's Construct Shields. It's the only one we've got because we have no defense. Now we have to destroy a card at the beginning of our turn. We'll destroy a Hard Light Construct. We'll get a villain from the destroyed pile. Go this guy here. He goes to the discard pile, though, not our hand. Then draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Doesn't really matter. 2 power. Can't really do anything with that. Let's keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5. Have to destroy a card in our hand here. Oh, get a card out, too. Destroy a card in our hand, huh? We'll destroy Crib here, because we can get it back very easily with Black Lantern Power Ring. Draw 2 cards. Draw 2 cards and put a card on top of our deck. There we go. Draw 2 cards. And then draw a card. Draw a card. Draw a card. Just keeps going. I can put up to 3 constructs from my discard pile into my hand. Or we'll just take the 3 power from it. We'll just take that 3 power. 4, 5, 6, we can destroy a card. Goodbye to this punch. 7, 8, 9 power. With 9 power, we will get Skull of Batman. And I have 3 left over, so we'll get one of our constructs back. We destroyed a few of them earlier. We went through a lot of card draw, because we have a lot of card draw. That's the good news. But we gotta figure something else out. Forgot what I just bought. It wasn't a superpower, I don't think. It was a 6 cost. It was Skull of Batman, that's what it was. New card comes out. Ooh. Alright. Gotta destroy a card in my hand. We'll destroy Construct Slam. Hopefully get that back later. We'll get a villain from the destroyed pile. We'll get Crib back. And then it's 2, 3, 4, 5, and we won't be playing this. With that 5, we'll get rid of this and move on to the next one. There we go. White Lantern Power Ring is going to help us. Destroy a card in our hand, huh? Let's say goodbye to Manhunter Army, because we can get that back. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards. Draw a single card. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards, put 1 on top of our deck. We'll just put Construct Beast on top of our deck. 3, is any of that in the destroyed pile? I don't think it is, but just in case, we'll take a look. Sinestro Corps is, so we will gain that. That's gained. Anything else? That should be it. Okay. So that's 3 power. 4, 5, 6, 7. I can destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. Get rid of this punch over here. 8. And then how many constructs do I have over here? None. So we'll just go with 3 to get us to 11 power. 11 power is enough to get us 6. Leave us with 5. We'll go ahead and get White Lantern Power Ring. Gotta get those 6 cost cards right now. Can't do much with it with Black Lantern Power Ring out there, but we'll work on that. Oh, also, Lisa Drac. Destroy a card in our hand. That'll be Black Lantern Wonder Woman destroyed. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. A little bit of hand customization there. Not going to complain about that. We'll get rid of this punch and this draw card. And then we'll draw 2 more cards. All right. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. With that, we'll definitely get another 6-cost card. We have 3 left over. Nothing in the lineup can afford that, so we'll just get another construct. How many 6-cost cards we have over here? 1, 2. We have 2 over here. We only need 1 more in my discard pile, but we do have a bunch of villains too. All right, draw 2 cards. Two. 4, I can destroy a card. Destroy this punch. Oh, I didn't destroy a card in my hand. We'll destroy the Atom because we can get him back easily. So 2, 4, get a villain from the destroyed pile. Not yet. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was hoping to actually do better than that, but it didn't happen. Let's go with 8, 9 instead of gaining a villain, and we'll use that to get rid of this. And then hopefully we'll gain him next time that comes up. New card comes out. We have to destroy a card in our hand. We'll destroy Crib because it's easy to get back. Draw a card. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards and put a card on top of our deck. Lots of villains we're dealing with out there. We'll put this on top of our deck. 2, 4, 6, and I can get a hero from the destroyed pile. We'll use our 6 to get rid of this, and the hero will gain. Oh no! What hero will we gain? Got the Atom here, easy to get him back. He's the only one, so he's ours. Alright, we had 6 power though. We already used it, that's right. New card comes out. Another villain. Gain all cards from the lineup with the same name as a card in the destroyed pile. I don't think any of those are there though. Nope. 3. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. Discard these 2. Draw 2 more cards. 3. 4, 5, I can destroy a card over here. I think we're good right now, though. You know what? No, we should destroy something. We'll destroy Construct Slam. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Get rid of both villains for 7. Bringing us down to 4, which we'll use to get Construct Jet. New card comes out. 4, 5. Okay. Now, do I have the 6 cost cards we need over here? We have 1, 2. No, we need 1 more over there. Anything I can do? Oh, no, because everything's going to go over there. Wait, we bought Construct Jet next. Never mind, go back. I bought Construct Jet last turn, so I'm supposed to have 6 cards anyway. So that plan wouldn't work regardless of what I had in my hand. So, new card comes out. Did we do that already? Don't think we did. Ah, it's a villain. With the destroy card in our hand, we will destroy the Atom because he's super easy to get back. Alright. Draw 2 cards. 3, we can gain this because he's in the destroyed pile for sure. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then get a villain from the destroyed pile. We'll get this 6 cost card. We have 5 left over. We'll get this block out of the way. And then we still get a villain from the destroyed pile. We'll get something expensive. Where is she? Yep. There she is. She costs 6. 5, and we... What did we buy? We didn't buy anything. We bought Atlantis, that's right. 5. New card comes out. Okay, we have to destroy a card in our hand. We're going to destroy Construct Train. Now, to beat this, your team must destroy 3 cards of cost 6 in their discard pile. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So we're going to get rid of these 2 for sure, because they're very easy to get back. And the other one will be Green Lantern Power Battery. That's gone. That's 3 cards destroyed. That's the end of Demonic Summoning. That's the good news. We can keep going now. Go ahead and draw 2 cards. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards, put 1 on top of our deck. We're going to put Carol Ferris on top of our deck. And then we're going to go with 1. Oh, he costs more for superpowers. We should buy those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we can destroy a card over here. We'll destroy this punch. We have 9 power. We're going to buy both superpowers, leaving us with 2. And we can also draw an extra card. We get to draw 6 cards, which is going to help because I really would like to go into a Confrontation of Hell this turn. All right, it's a villain, but it's not a block, so that's the good news. Can we do a confrontation? Look, all right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Not gonna happen this turn. Not gonna happen this turn. Let's go ahead and get a hero from the destroyed pile. That'll be Kyle Rayner. 2, 4, 6. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. We'll discard these 2 to play this to get a villain. That'll be this one. All right, we had 6 power. We'll use that to get rid of this, and we'll get another Hard Light Construct. New card comes out. We're on it still. Can we go for the confrontation this turn? We're looking at, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know what? Yeah. Confrontation with Hell. Let's do it. First up, draw 2 cards. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards, put a card on top of our deck. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, and we can destroy a card over here. Nothing I want to destroy. We're at 8, 9, 10, 11, and then we can get 3 constructs from over here. So again, that was 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. That is more than enough to beat Hell. Not enough to level up, but enough for us to move on. Move on. Do I have to draw? Yeah, I have to shuffle it up. Kind of good news, because if we get Heroic Sacrifice, I would like to not lose that entire deck. All right. 5. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, new crisis. Rise of the Dead. When a card is destroyed, remove it from the game. At the start of your turn, put a random card of cost 1 or greater from the destroyed pile into the lineup. If that card is not a villain, gain a weakness. Your team must destroy 5 cards with different colors from hand. 5 cards of different colors. Maybe we should buy one of these locations that we don't actually need. Okay. So I just shuffled up the destroyed card, make it a little bit easier. Let's figure out what this new villain's attack is. Mr. Freeze, we can only play 4 cards each turn. Okay. New card comes out. Then a new card from the destroyed pile is a villain, so nothing to worry about there. So, 3 power here, gain everything that's in the lineup that's also in the destroyed pile. I don't think any of this actually is, though. I think this is all new. Yeah, none of this is there, so that's just 3 power. That's the good news, though. Do we have 5 colors from hand? No, we've only got a few cards. That's 3. 4 or 5, you may put a card from the lineup on the bottom of the main deck. If you do, replace it. Another villain came out, but one was gone too. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll use that to get Ganthet. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, new card comes out. New card from over here. It is a villain, so no need for a weakness. Okay. 3 power. 4, 5 power, and we can destroy a card. I don't think there's anything I want to destroy. So we're good there. We'll use that to get rid of this guy. But he's removed from the game when he gets beat. So that's 5. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. We have 1 power left over. Discard these. 3 power buying this destroys him. Removes him from the game, I should say. And now that I did that, we can try and beat Rise of the Dead because there's no villains right now. We need 5 cards with different colors. We had this one in our hand, but anything we destroy is going away forever. 2, 3, 4. Idolande was in hand. I didn't play her. She's a great card, though, during a crisis. You know what? I'm not going to do it because I think if I get new Korugar, it's going to be much better. So new card comes out. New card from here. The villain, so that's no need for any kind of... Oh, we have Atlantis here. Don't play Atlantis, I guess. Let's go ahead and get a villain from the destroyed pile before it gets lost forever. Yeah, we're going to get Black Lantern Martian Manhunter. Hard to say no to that one. All right, so that's 0 power. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can use that. We're actually going to get new Korugar. It leaves us with just 2. We'll get Bog here. I know that there's villains and stuff there, and that's not great, but we keep not getting new Korugar because we have to keep defeating villains. I need it eventually to get Rise of the Dead. New villain comes out, new card here. Not a villain, so we gain a weakness. All right. We have to get rid of those villains now. 2, 4, 6. Draw, you know what? 2, 4, 6, 8. I can destroy a 0 cost card. I'm not destroying this weakness. We're good. Okay. And then draw 2. Oh, wait, that's it. That's all we can do. That's 4 cards. 8 we can use to get rid of both of these. They are removed from the game. And we gotta shuffle everything up and get ready for our next hand. Too bad we couldn't defeat it that turn. That would have been great, but not in the cards. Alright, so we got a few locations in here floating around. That's the good news. Get a card out here, and a card from here. It is a villain, so we're good on that front. Let's gain things from the lineup that are in the destroyed pile. I think that slush card is. I feel like we already saw him once. Oh, that's because he came out from there. That's why. Construct Train. Is that in here? Yes, Construct Train is. So that's ours. And Construct Slam is also. So that's ours. I don't think any of the other ones are, though. Yeah, the rest are still good to go. Okay. So that's 3 power. We're going to go and get a villain from the destroyed pile. Something expensive. We're going to go Black Lantern, Wonder Woman. And then we can get a hero from the destroyed pile. Only one, that's the Atom. And then it's 1 power, bring us to a total of 4, which is enough to get rid of this guy, because we buy him and he's destroyed or removed from the game at that point. So that's something, at least. Still, this 4 cards thing really hurts us. New card here, new card from here. It's still a villain, so that's, I guess, good. Oh, and we did gain superpowers, so we'll get 6 cards this turn. We only get to play 4 still. 2, 4, 6, 7. Goodbye to this guy. He is destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, we're really going to get hurt when we get to that 7 deadly sins and we destroy all these cards. We gain a weakness now. All right, 3, 4, 5. We're going to buy this, destroying it. We have 1 power left over, and now I think we can beat this. Destroy a weakness and a hard light. That's 2. Remember, anything we get rid of is gone forever. You know, we have that location coming up. I'm going to keep it going. We're going to keep going just a few more turns. We have 1 power left over. 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Instead of that plan, let's buy Oa. Have 2 power left over, and guess what? You know what? No, we're not going to do that, Oa. I'd like to keep Oa. Still have 2 power left over, but we're good. We're good. Maybe that was a bad idea. We'll find out very soon, I'm sure. That's a villain. Here's new Krugar. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go ahead and destroy this. We have 1 power left over, but now I think we can beat this. We've got blue and pink, so that's 2 colors right here. White is a 3rd. Green is a 4th. I think red will be our 5th. There's red. So that's 3. All these cards are removed from the game. That is the end of Rise of the Dead. Alright, destroyed cards can go back to their normal position. Still got to keep quite a few of them. Like willpower is what we really want out of here. Maybe a construct chain. It's not that important, really. But now we can focus and get rid of Mr. Freeze. But that was 3, 4, 5. They cost 4, I believe, so that's 1. 3 power left over, and we can destroy a card in our discard pile. Gotta be something here we don't want. Goodbye to this weakness. And then I think I'm good. I don't think there's anything I want to buy. Oh, yes, there is. We want to buy this so that we can get 6 cards this turn. And try to get a confrontation on Mr. Freeze, but this has been very draw heavy. And there's a block card now, so forget that anyway. Atlantis can go down. 3, 4, 5. I can put this in the bottom of the deck and replace it. Draw 2 cards, put 1 on top of our deck. Put Carol Ferris here. So 5, 6, 7. We'll buy this block. We have 3 left over. We'll go ahead and get Salax. Okay. Oh, we could put anything we bought on top of our deck this turn. That's right. We bought Salax and what else? Something else. Already lost track. Oh, was it a villain I got rid of? No, it couldn't have been. Well, either way, you know, that's fine. We're good. We're good. Want to get rid of Mr. Freeze really badly. We have a, oh, what's his name? Leader from Oa, Ganthet. But it doesn't really help against Mr. Freeze. So we're looking at 2, 4, 6, 9 is the best we're looking at here. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's the best we can do here. Well, we will do that. We'll go to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and we'll get Book of Parallax. We'll move on to the next turn. Not a confrontation this turn either. Draw 2 cards. And get a villain from the destroyed pile if we wish. If there's not one there, we'll just go with the 2 power. We'll take Black Lantern Aquaman. Might be useful. Alright. 2 power and we can destroy a card. We don't need Construct Shields. It's gone. 2. This goes over here. 3, 4. That's it. That's all we can play. 4 power. We'll get this guy for his defense and move on. Another villain. No blocks, though. How can I do this? If I play that card, what can I get for it? Not much. See, everything, again, is very much focused on drawing a bunch of cards and building up power that way. I'm having trouble. 2, 4, 6, draw a card. That's all we can do. 6 power, we'll get Fear here. That's going to be useful, giving us a 6-card hand on this next turn. Or 5. Shoot. Just shy of where we need to be. Well, we'll put Oa down. Once during each of your turns, draw a card and then put a card from your hand on top of your deck. And we'll put Black Lantern Martian Manhunter on top of our deck. We get 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 power. I don't think there's anything I want to buy with that. So we'll just keep going. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 6. Okay, we got it. It's a confrontation against Mr. Freeze because there's no block cards out there, right? Nope. So that'll be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the end of Mr. Freeze. He is defeated. Then we can draw 2 cards. What do we have over here that costs 6? Anything? You know what? Yeah, we're going to use the Atom on Skull of Batman so we can get Green Lantern Power Battery into our hand. Play it to put a defense card on top of our deck. So we did that on purpose just to avoid the attack. Just try and look at the different defense cards we have available to us. Right there, right on top of our deck. But no, this one's better. Okay. That is that. We did defeat the villain. We did not get to level up. Did not get that much power generated. So, that's too bad. Really do want to get to level 2 of the Joker before getting Heroic Sacrifice, but if we don't, I mean, it's not the worst thing that could happen. Time to tame this deck a bit, though, too. Got a few defense cards to choose from. New Crisis is Draining the Emotional Spectrum. So, put the top 3 cards of the main deck into the lineup. We're going to do 4, 3 for the Crisis, 1 for the turn. At the start of your turn, reveal the top card of your deck, destroy all cards in the lineup with a reveal card's type, and replace them. Each player discards a random card. Remove this Crisis if none of them match card type in the lineup. So we have a little control over this. That random card can be just the last card in our hand if we want. So, Black Hand, each player destroys the top card of the main deck and then discards a number of cards equal to its VP value. We'll use Construct Train, I think. Yeah, we can draw 2 cards and then put a card from our hand on top of our deck. We'll put John Stewart on top of our deck, so we're probably not going to need that right now. So, we're going to start by using this to draw 2 cards and then put a card back on top of our deck. John Stewart it is. Let's see. 2, 4, and we'll use that to put this at the bottom of the deck and put a new card out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can play this to gain this. Draw a card. You know, we won't play that. Never mind. We're going to leave that there. 9 power is enough to get rid of both of the villains. Unfortunately, in doing that, we don't have anything left in our hand. Oh, wait, no, we have this. We'll discard it, though, and there's all orange cards still, so we don't want to do that. All right, new card comes out. Oh, you know what? I think we forgot to do this last turn. Whoops. At the start of your turn, reveal the top card of your deck. All cards in the lineup of that revealed card's type destroy them and replace them. So all the villains. No villains to destroy and replace. That's too bad. Too bad. So we've got a couple heroes, superpowers, and equipment here. I guess superpowers is the best to try and clear out. Let's get up to 3 constructs into our hand. There's that. Do you have anything here to draw a card? Yes. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Got this. Let's play everything except Parallax, and that should take care of it. Let's go ahead and draw another card. Draw a card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can put another card on the bottom of the deck if we want. I think we're good. Get a hero from the destroyed pile. Don't think there's one there. Nope. So we'll get to 9 power instead. 10, 13. That gives us pretty much free reign out here. Get this for 5, bring us down to 8. And this for 5, bring us down to 3. And we'll go ahead and get in a Scrim Stick. Then we're going to discard a random card from our hand, which is the only card we have. It's a villain, which ends draining the emotional spectrum. So that one is over. Did we buy any? I don't think we bought any superpowers. I don't think we did. Maybe we did. No, I don't. Oh, wait, no, we bought Construct Missiles. So we did. So we get 6 cards this turn. Okay, do we want to go for the confrontation? We're looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's close. You know what? Let's do it. We're going to go for the confrontation. Live a little. We're going to go ahead and use this to, once during each of our turns, draw a card and then put a card from our hand on top of our deck. We'll go ahead and put this guy down here. Then we'll play this. 2 power, put a defense card from your discard pile on top of your deck or into your hand. Put that into our hands. That's 2 power. 3, 4, 5. Draw a card. 6, 7. I can destroy a 0-cost card, but I don't think I have any right now. Nope. 8, there's a defense in there, so we can draw another card. Draw 2 more cards. 9, 10, we'll put this back to draw a card and then discard a card. We'll discard Black Lantern Power Ring. No, we'll take it back. Hold on. We'll discard Emotional Spectrum Mirror. So that's 10. 11, 12, I can put a defense card into my hand. (13, 14, 15, 16, 17, draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards. What's in this destroyed pile? Okay, so we're at 17 power. And then I can put a hero from a discard pile into my hand. We're at 17, so that's 6 above. Okay, we'll take in Construct Missiles. And then we can also put a hero from our discard pile into our hand. All right, 17, 18, 19. I can destroy a card over here. Saint Walker's not doing too much for us. And then put 1 card of each color into our hand. That's pretty powerful. Okay, we're at 19 power. And then let's go and get a villain from the destroyed pile. We'll gain her. 20, 21, put that back, draw a card, and we can discard a card. Man, it's just a lot going on here. We'll discard Construct Slam. Draw a card. Draw a card, and then put a Hardlight Construct into my hand. 24 and +1 for each attack card in my discard pile. $25. And we have more than enough here. 26, 27, we'll put that back to draw a card. And we'll put this down here. And we can use the Atom on Sinestro Corps Power Ring. Any 4-cost cards we want out of here. Yeah, I'm going to get Black Lantern Green Arrow out of there. 28, 29. That's enough. I mean, that's enough to beat Black Adam. And also level up the Joker, which is what we really wanted to do. That's once during each of your turns. If you play a villain and a superpower, reveal the top card of the main deck, play it, and then return it. That's a crazy strong ability. That's basically a Shazam strength ability granted to the Joker for some reason. Just if he has the right particular combination. That's it's going to happen pretty often as I'm going to try and fill up with villains and superpowers until we hit Heroic Sacrifice, then we'll switch to heroes and equipment. Which makes things, I think, a little more interesting to play that way. Which is why I'm trying to hit Heroic Sacrifice. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I believe, did we gain? No, we didn't. So we do have 1 defense card, so that's the good news there. Okay. Our crisis is missing heroes. When a hero enters the lineup, each player gains a weakness. Your team must destroy 4 equipment. Then, Amazo. He costs 3 more to defeat for each hero in the lineup. Each player puts a hero from his hand or 2 from his discard pile into the lineup. We will defend. You may discard this card from your hand to avoid an attack. If you do, put a construct from your discard pile into your hand or draw a card. We'll draw a card. Alright, new card has to come out. It's a hero, which means we all gain a weakness. And then to beat it, we have to destroy 4 equipment. Well, we're going to start with Construct Missiles, destroying this weakness. So that's 2. Draw a card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll use that to get Tomar 2 and Star Sapphire. You know what? No, we had how much again? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We will get a Scrimastix, leaving us with 8, and then these 2. Okay, perfect. Want to get a Scrimastix as equipment we can use for missing heroes. Want to get the heroes because we need to get them to make Amazo more budget friendly. Did we play a villain and a superpower? We did not. So villains and superpowers during the same turn. That's what we're looking for. Alright, first off, draw 2 cards. Then 1 power, and we have a defense over there, so we draw another card. Draw 2 cards, and then discard. Before we do that, actually, draw another card. There we go. Okay. 3 power, and that's these 2, so I can play this card and then return it. 4 and draw a card. Draw a card. Draw a card. 5, 6. Draw 2. Discard 2. You know what? We're good. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's enough to buy Star Sapphire, bring us down to 14. These 2 bringing us down to 4. This one bringing us down to 1. Before we end our turn, I must destroy 4 equipment, huh? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 I'm willing to destroy here. We're going to destroy... We'll keep Nth Metal Mace and get rid of the other ones. So that's 4 equipment destroyed. That's the end of Missing Heroes. And we're on to Amazo with great results because we got rid of all the heroes. Okay. So we need 11 power. We've got here 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. But we're also going to play the top card here. So you know what? Yeah. Confrontation. We're doing it. We'll start with Oa. Draw a card. I may put a card from my hand on top of my deck. We'll put this on top of my deck. 2, I can put a defense card from my discard pile on top of my deck or into my hand. I mean, having this defense card that creates 3 power, generates 3 power, that's pretty key here. So that's 5 power total. 6, 7, we can destroy a card over here. I know we just gained a lot of cards we didn't really need. Like Star Sapphire here. We got 2 copies of that. Yeah, we'll say goodbye to her. So that's 7 power. 8, 9, 10. Draw a card. 11. And I can also get a villain from the destroyed pile if I wish. Do I want to? Or is that worth passing? Yeah, we'll get this one. That might be useful. Oh, we did what we need to get the Joker. 12, 13. That's still more than enough to beat Amazo. He's out of the way. And we're on to the next one. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please don't be Heroic Sacrifice now because we're in a bad place. With all these cards over here, that would be gone. At the end of your turn, place all cards you played this turn into the discard pile of the player on your left. This is a special to beat. Shifting Loyalties. It reads... Where are you? Shifting Loyalties. Put the top 3 cards of your deck into the lineup. If their total cost is 7 or greater, remove the Crisis. All right, we can do that pretty easily. Do we have a defense? We don't, so we have to deal with whatever happens here. Hellspawn. Each player discards the 2 cards with the highest cost in hand. That's 6 here, and one of the 4s. We'll get rid of this one. Okay, so each player, we need to add 3 cards, right? Put the top 3 cards of your deck into the lineup. If their total cost is 7 or greater, remove the Crisis. That's pretty easy. I got individual cards that are 7 or greater, so that's fine. The worst case scenario here, we add a villain, and then it doesn't actually go away till we defeat that villain again, but, you know, that's not the worst. So 3 cards we're adding are Rageblood, Ganthet, and Becca. So that's actually pretty terrible. Reason being that one of them is an expensive villain, and the other one's Ganthet. So couldn't get much more wrong than that, I guess. So we're going to play 2, 4, and then since I played those 2, I can play this one. Oh, that's nothing. That's not going to help us. Oh well, Adam can't do anything. With a 4 power, we'll get Crystal Shield for its defense ability, but that's it. This comes out here. All right, draw a card, and then draw another card, and that is enough for Joker to go again. 2. First time you discard this card each turn, you may put it from your discard pile into your hand. Sorry about that. And then it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Goodbye to this. That is the end of Shifting Loyalties. And then we have 1 power here, and we're not going to be using that. Could have saved that for Ganthet, but I thought it'd be better just to get rid of that, say goodbye to the Crisis, and move on to Hellspawn entirely. Is it a confrontation turn? We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? It's close enough, I think, that we're going for it. It's happening. This is a confrontation against Hellspawn. We're going to start with our Oa ability here, drawing a card, and then putting a card on top of our deck. I mean, I guess we'll just put the same one back. It's not going to make a difference. Draw 2 cards. We'll go ahead and draw another card, and then I can gain a hard light construct, put it into our hand. And then we're going to go with draw another card. Then it's draw 2 cards and put a card on top of our deck. We'll put Salac on top of our deck because we're going to play Nth Metal Mace. Are you a hero? It is. Okay, so that's 2 power there. 3, is there a defense over here? Yep, so we can draw another card. 3 power we're at. 4, 5, that is enough to trigger the Joker. Draw another card. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Draw a card for each attack I made this turn. And we'll take that back. We'll go back down to 9. 10, 11, put this back to draw a card and then discard a card. That's the one. 12, 13, I can destroy a card over here. I think we're good about this. Yeah, we're good about that. That's 13. 14, 15, 16, and plus 1 for each attack over here. 17, 18, 19 power. And then I can put 3 constructs into my hand. Still at 19 power here. '20, 21. 22, 23, we're going to put that back to draw a card. And we'll discard this one. 24, 25, 26, draw a card for each attack I played this turn. That's 1. Just 1. Draw 2 cards. 27, 28, 29, 30, 32. And I can put a card on top of my deck or draw it. It's a defense card. What are we at? 32. That's enough that we can put this on top of our deck safely and level up. Yeah, during a confrontation, plus 1 for each villain and superpower you play. We are now level 3 of the Joker. Hellspawn is defeated, and we're moving on. Please don't be Heroic Sacrifice. Man, that would lose a lot of good cards. A lot of them. I don't know how we would get them all back. We'd have to find a way. Frozen City. That's not much better, though. At the start of each player's turn, he adds the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Flip down each other card of the cost with that cost in the lineup, and they cannot be bought or gained that turn. Flip them up at the end of your turn. To beat, clear the lineup of all cards. Mongol. Each player destroys 1 location of each different cost he controls. If you have none or avoid this attack, gain 2 weaknesses. We're going to avoid this attack. You may discard this card from your hand to avoid an attack. If you do, draw a card, and you may destroy a card in your discard pile. What do we want to destroy over here? Gotta be something. I'm not even doing much of that, so that can be destroyed. All right, Frozen City is a bit of a problem. So 1 card for the turn, 1 for the Crisis. All the 3-cost cards are gone this turn. Focus on the other ones. All right, let's see how much damage we can do here. Put an equipment from any player's discard pile on top of his deck. Very well. And draw a card. Then we can get a defense card into our hand. Got her. So we're at 4 power total. 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. 10, 11. We can destroy a card over here. I'm not sure there's anything I want to destroy here. Not getting much from this. Yeah, this can go. So we're at 11 power. Draw 2 cards and then put a card on top of our deck. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 power. Draw 2 cards, put one on top of our deck. Put this on top of our deck. 12, 13, 14, 15. Get rid of this villain for 3. Oh, he shouldn't even be... Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. 15, so that's 12 left over. We're going to get Ganthet and Crystal Shield. All right, all those cards cost a different price. So that's the good news. A new card comes out, and then 1 for the Crisis is 4 cost cards, which is nothing else. So that's the good news. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards. Two, we can put a card at the bottom of the deck. I don't think there's any need to. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can put defense into my hand. 10, 11, 12. I'm not going to use this. With our 12, we'll get a 5 and a 7 cost. Gotta try and get at least 2 per turn, preferably 3. 1 card out, 1 for the Crisis. That's 6 cost cards are out of the question. We're looking for 3 cards per turn to make this go down. All right, 3. Draw a card. Draw a card. 4. Draw a card. 5, 6. Are you a hero? Yep. 7. Is there a defense over here? Yep. So we can draw a card. Draw 2 cards. 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. 14, 15. Sorry, 11, 12, 13. Let's get rid of this. Bringing us down to 7 power. We will then go 8, 9. We can destroy a card over here. Go ahead and get rid of Construct Beasts. 10, 11. And then I can get 3 constructs into my hand or just get those cards. $12, 13. Draw a card. 14, 15, I can destroy another card over here. You know, before that, we're going to buy this for 5, bring us down to 10, then destroy it. There we go. So now we're at 10. Let's go ahead. We can do, with that, 2 3s and a 4, bringing us all the way to 10. We're in a pretty good place there. We definitely fought our way through the deck. That's a good sign. There's only 1, 2, 4 cards left. They're about to be 6, but it's better than where we were. New card comes out for the turn. One for the Crisis is a 1-cost card, so everything is available. All right. Ganthet's not what we want right now. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. Let's go ahead, discard this, and we'll discard this. Then it's 1 and draw a card, 2 and draw a card, draw a card. 3, 4, we'll go ahead and destroy Orisa here. Use Oa's ability to draw a card and then put 1 on top of my deck. 5, 6, 7, 8 power. We'll use that to get Indigo Tribe and the Atom. Alright, hopefully that worked. Just trying to set it up so I could use Ganthet next turn when I had a discard pile. 7 power. Okay, we're good there. We will get Mogo on the board. We will draw a card. Then we're going to use Ganthet. I think that's all my different colors here. Oh, no, already got it. So we got blue, red, and orange. I don't think there's any gray in here or any of the other ones. Nope, just those 3. That's fine. We'll take it. 1 power here. Is there a defense over here? Yep, so that's drawing a card. 2, 3, destroy a card over here. There's 2 of these, so that's more than enough. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then either get the constructs or get to 15 power. I don't know what we have available here. We'll just go to 15 power. Definitely buy this for 7, bringing us down to 8 power. We'll get Interceptor and Channeling the Emotional Spectrum. Almost there. 3s are out, but nothing's 3. Let's use the Atom on Parallax here in order to get Willpower. Where is it? Where are you, Willpower? I know you're in here. There you are. Boom, right into our hand. And we'll get Parallax back later with Black Lantern Power Ring. Just getting all the cards I want back on top of the deck here. Make it nice and easy for later on. Okay. There's that. Two, I can put an equipment on top of any player's deck. There's only 1 here, isn't there? We have Interceptor or White Lantern Power Ring. I guess it'll be White Lantern Power Ring then. So that's 2. 4, get a defense card into my hand. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12 power. We'll get the 2 6s, I guess. It's my only option. Mathematically, it's only... Oh, wait, no, it's not my only option. 12. 3 and 4 is 7, and then the 5. There we go. Go the route that gets us the most cards. That's going to help us more in the long run. Come on, Frozen City. 1, and then 1 for the Crisis is a 6, so I can't do anything but those 2 cards. Let's see. Are you a hero? You are. That's 4. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards, put a card on top of our deck. Yeah, we'll put that there for next turn. We're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can put a defense card on top of our deck. 10, 11, 12, 13. That's enough to buy both of these, leaving us still just the 2. We'll see how it goes. Another card comes out. One for the Crisis is, again, 6s. Exact same situation as before. That's really unfortunate. Let's go ahead and draw 2 cards. We'll get a villain from the destroyed pile here. We will use Construct Missiles to destroy something. We don't need Boudica. She can go. 2 power. That's going all right. We are second attempt now of Season 8, Round 2. It's going all right. Still kind of fiddling with the rules, trying to find the right balance to make confrontations work. It's at least interesting. I'm just trying to make blocks and stuff work better. So that's kind of what I'm trying to formulate in my head, but also trying to get through Frozen City right now when all these things keep going away from me. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Draw 2 cards, put 1 on top of my deck. Let's see what we got. Draw 2 cards. We'll put Adam on top of our deck. 13, buying both of these, gets rid of them. And we'll go on to the next turn. All right, come on. 1 card for the turn, 1 for the Crisis. It's a 3, so now we're looking at something we can actually deal with. All right, draw 2 cards. Put a card on top of our deck. We'll put Jon Stewart on top of our deck. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. We're not going to use the Adam. That's going to be these 2. Because, I mean, I got to get as many cards as possible. I'd like one of those 2 instead, but got to go for whatever gets us the most number of cards. And then it is a cost 2, so we can still keep going. 1 and draw a card. 4, 5, 6. I can either take in 3 constructs or just get 3 power. We'll go here. 7, 8, 9, 10. We can destroy a card over here. We're not going to need Rage Blood. 11, 12. I'm actually going to go with, 6, 4, and 2. That's 12. I was thinking go for both 6s, but you know what? More cards is better, especially when we are this close to ending Frozen City. 1 card coming out. 1 for the Crisis is 5. Okay. So close. Let's see. You know what? We'll start with Oa. We get to draw a card and then put 1 on top of our deck. 2, are you a hero? Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw a card. 7, 8. Let's put a defense card into my hand. Where is she? There she is. 11. 12, 13. I can put an equipment on top of my deck. So 13 power, huh? That is not enough. Not quite enough. It is enough for me to get rid of both of these, though. Really want to destroy those. New card coming out. 1 more for the Crisis is 5. So now we're looking at 14 to get rid of everything. Very doable. It's just getting it to happen, you know? Let's go ahead and draw a card. Draw a card. Draw a card. And then let's get that defense card into my hand, and then we're going to use Ganthet to really maximize our power this turn. One card of each color, huh? Hmm. All right, so we are at how much power? 2 power so far. That's it. Get a new location out. That's helpful. 2 power. 3-4 will buy this, going down to 1 power. 3 power and destroying that. Drawing 2 cards. 4, 5, 6, getting rid of this. 1 power. Is there a defense over here? Yep, so we can draw another card. 5 power, get rid of this. Okay, that is the end of Frozen City. Okay, I mean, I can't do anything else because I can't get rid of Mongol or anything, but we can set some stuff up, like using White Lantern Power Ring to draw 2 cards, and putting Fear on top of my deck. Let's see, get a hero from the destroyed pile. Is there anything in there that I actually want? Don't think there is. Yeah, I think we're good. I mean, there's some in there that are fine, but I just don't need them. Got a strong enough deck as it is. All right, 3, 4, 5. Get a villain from in there. We can use that. Shouldn't that last card have gone into my discard? What didn't go in my discard? What didn't go in my discard? Oh, forget. I was supposed to get that in my discard. You're right. I don't know how I missed that. Because the other 2 went straight to the destroyed pile, so that's how those ended up there. Okay, thank you. And willpower, but nothing I can really do with that. Got it. All right, so I'd like to get rid of Mongol this turn. Large deck, a lot of good stuff in here, though. Is this going to be a confrontation turn? Keeping in mind that we do get +1 for each villain and superpower we play. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know what? Yeah, this is a confrontation. Thank you. So let's go for Mongol. We're going to announce a confrontation against Mongol. So this is a crazy amount of power. That's 4 power, and then +1 for every attack here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 power there. 10, 11, 12. 13 and draw a card. 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19. And I can destroy a card over here. There's plenty to say goodbye to. Don't need this, for example. 19's more than enough. No need to go any higher, really. This card's not going to get me anywhere further, so that's that. We're all set for this next one. So the good news here is that I'm shuffling up my discard pile, so we're not going to lose all that massive deck all of a sudden. We are still level 3 Joker, and we're on our way to getting Heroic Sacrifice at some point and switching to Batman. At least, as I said from the beginning, that is the plan. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how it goes. Another good one now would be 7 Deadly Sins. Really use that. We have a defense card in hand, so that's the good news. New crisis is Supervillains United. Place an unused supervillain from outside the game. Resolves attacks. The supervillain cannot be gained or destroyed by the effects of a player's card. Remove the crisis when there are no supervillains in the lineup. Graves. It's always Graves. This attack cannot be avoided. Each player resolves the 2 highest cost attack cards in the destroyed pile and line up against himself. So 2 highest cost attack cards, huh? It's a 7. There's a 3. I was purposely trying to get the high cost out of there. That's a 4, so that's stronger than that. In the hopes that when this attack came, it would be like nothing useful in there. And it worked. So each foe discards a card, and you may pass a card from your hand to the discard pile of the foe's discard pile. So Graves can't do anything to me with that one, and that one is just discard a card. Will defend. You may discard this card from your hand to avoid attack. If you do, put a construct from your discard pile into your hand or draw a card. We'll go draw a card. So there's that. And then our new villain, Doomsday. Each player destroys the top 2 cards of his deck. Destroy any defense cards used to avoid this attack. We're just going to let that happen. Destroy 2 cards. I'm actually not unhappy about that. I was going to destroy those cards anyway. Okay, new card for the turn. Let's see if we can get through this. So, confrontation against Graves, yes. So 4, not yet, sorry. 3, 4, yep. 5, 6, 7, 8, yep. 9, 10, we can put this into our hand. Play it, draw 2 cards. I'll put this over here. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21. 21 beats Graves for sure, leaving us with 11, ending Supervillains United. 11 is not enough to get rid of Doomsday, though. Can I do anything else? No, I can't do anything else, unfortunately. Just 1 shy of what I needed to get rid of Doomsday and Graves in 1 shot. That's okay. Crisis is down. We'll just keep going. 2 cold breaths, that's good. Let's see, I can destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. Nothing in my discard pile really needs to go, but Interceptor's not doing much, so say goodbye to that. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to go ahead and buy this and a hard light construct. All right, we should be able to get rid of Doomsday very soon. Let's see, 2, 4, 6. Sorry, hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's very close. Let's I'm trying to think if I want to risk it or not. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, forgot about that hero part. You know what? Yeah, let's go for it. It is a confrontation against Doomsday. First off, Carol Ferris is going to draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards. 1 and he'll actually drop this one. Okay. Then we're going to use Oa to draw a card and then put a card on top of our deck. We'll put Idlande there, or whatever her name is. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's a hero. So that'll be 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, and +1 for each defense card over here. 13. 13 is all I really needed to beat Doomsday. So that is that. We are flying through it now. Still just kind of waiting out to see where that heroic sacrifice shows up. I'm kind of scared to lose half my deck here, but it's probably not going to be that bad, honestly, when it happens. Villains in Disguise. Put the top 3 cards of the main deck into the lineup. 1, 2, 3. When you buy or gain a villain from the lineup, put it into your discard pile instead of destroying it. Each player must destroy a villain in his hand or discard pile. You might be able to do that very quickly. Trigon. Each player destroys the top 3 cards of the main deck. We're going to defend against this right here. You may discard this card from your hand to avoid an attack. If you do, draw 2 cards. You may destroy a card in your hand or discard pile. In our discard pile, we will destroy something. Something's got to go. Probably Tegroff here. Yeah, Tegroff is gone. Gone! Villains in Disguise, we're going to end this. We're going to... Yeah, we're going to get rid of Bedovian. We're going to destroy that. Ending Villains in Disguise very, very quickly. And then are we also going to beat Trigon this turn? Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're going to beat Trigon this turn as well. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Get equipment from, or get a defense from my discard pile. 6, 7, 8, 9. Draw a card, and then get one of these. Then it's time for Ganthit. Just gotta get 1 card of each color here. Almost there. All right, I think we got it. So I get there. Well, maybe I want a different villain, though. No, I don't think I can. Those ones are too much power. Yep. All right, so we're still at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 power so far. 9, 10 plus 1 for each defense card over here. There isn't any, but that's still just 10 power. I'll take it. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21. I can destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. Gotta be something worth going, right? At this point in the game. I think we can say goodbye to Possession. Now, that's worth 4 power of Joker. Maybe not. I guess there's nothing really I want to destroy. Yeah, we'll destroy Guy Gardner. We can get him back later if need be. That's 21. Draw 2 cards. Put a card on top of our deck. We'll put John Stewart on top of our deck. Is there a villain I want from the destroyed pile? There is Parallax, so we'll do that, sure. Still at 21. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I mean, it's more than enough. I'm not even going to bother playing everything. We're just going to beat Trigon and move on. Again, we don't really need that much. We've just been fine. We've got all these strong cards where every hand is a strong hand. I say that now, and it'll bite me, I'm sure. But let's see how this next crisis goes. Corrupted Companion. We're going to get this villain in front of us. He's going to attack us every turn until we defeat him. Then, Arkillo. Well, he should do his attack first. Each player destroys cards in his hand until he has only one card of each type in his hand. Defend. You may reveal this card from your hand to avoid an attack. If you do, draw a card and then discard a card. There we go, and we'll discard... Man, I don't want to discard any of them. I guess I'll just discard the one we just got. The Arkillo comes up. We do the same thing with Willpower again. And yeah, we'll discard the one we just got. So we need 13 power there. And we're looking at... We got to get a card out for the turn. Any blocks out there? Nothing stopping me? Okay. We're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know what? We're going for it. We're going for Black Adam here. Let's start with Oa, drawing a card and then putting a card on top of our deck. Then Nth Metal Mace, are you a hero? Yes. So that's 2 power. 3, 4, draw a card. Draw a card. 5 and draw a card. Draw 2 cards. Draw a card. 6 power because of Joker. Draw 2 cards. We'll put this on top of our deck. 7, 8, are you a hero? Yes. Draw a card. 9 power, by the way. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then it's either 20 or I can get 3 construct cards into my hand. This is crazy. Just crazy. These are very strong cards. All right, so 20, 22, oh, no, 17, sorry, 17, 19, 20, and destroy a card over here if I wish. I don't know. I guess we don't need this anymore. Yeah, that can go. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And destroy another card. We've got enough of these constructs. Play a card from the lineup. 28, 29, and then I can destroy another card. We can get rid of this. And then we'll play... Just looking at my options real quick. We'll play this, put equipment from my discard pile into my hand. 29 plus 2 is 31. I can put a defense card on top of my deck. And then plus 1 for being a superpower. That's 32. And then plus 1 for each hero I play. So that's 33, 34, 35. 36, 37 power. Yeah, that definitely beats Black Adam at 13. And then on further notice, ends the crisis, by the way. Also beats Arkillo. So we just flew through all of that in one turn, basically. Because there was no block cards, and I generate a massive amount of power. Massive amount of power. All right, still no heroic sacrifice. Now the reason, I'll say it again, I'll keep saying it, I chose Joker with the odds that I would use his advantage in the beginning of the game, get rid of him halfway through the game, do a heroic sacrifice, and switch to Batman, which would be a little bit stronger in the end game, I thought. But that hasn't happened. Much like yesterday's game, where I played as Sinestro hoping to switch to Green Lantern, and then I ended up playing Sinestro the entire game because heroic sacrifice never came. Okay. Heroic Sacrifice. There it is. The player that defeated the previous supervillain removes his superhero from the game and destroys all cards of cost 1 or greater in their discard pile, which there are none, thankfully. We'll get a new one, and then we'll defeat this crisis. So this crisis is already over. And now we're level 1 Batman, which means we can start working on destroying our villains in here in order to get rid of them by the time Crisis Necron shows up. New villain is Black Lantern Superman. Each player gains 2 weakness cards. Each player with a superpower in his discard pile gains an additional weakness. We will defend against this, but which one will I use? We'll go with this one. I can draw 2 cards, and I may destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. Man, that's actually a hard choice. We'll destroy Construct Jet. Okay. Is it a confrontation turn? That's the real question here. So that is 2... what do we get right now? At the end of your turn, draw an extra card if you bought or gained an equipment during your turn. So that's possible, but we'll have to see. So we're looking at getting rid of Black Lantern. He costs 13, so that's 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Looks like we'd be just shy. The exception of Oa here helping us out. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's take the chance. Let's try and just beat Black Lantern Superman. So I can put a defense card from my discard pile into my hand. Let's use Oa to draw a card and then put a card on top of my deck. Put the Atom there. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's the end of Black Lantern Superman. Not enough to level up, but you know what? That's fine. I think we forgot to put a card out, though. Okay, thankfully he wasn't a block card. Okay, there we go. New crisis. Manhunter Invasion. When a villain enters the lineup, each player gains a weakness. Your team must destroy 4 heroes. Okay. We might want to just buy some heroes this turn. Hector Hammond. I have no defense in my hand, but we do have Mogo here. Each time you are attacked, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Yeah, we'll discard the Atom here to draw another card. Each player gains the top card of the main deck. If its cost is 5 or greater, destroy it. Otherwise, gain a number of weakness cards equal to its cost. Let's gain it. It is 6, so it's just destroyed. Okay. Have to have a card come out for the turn. It's not a villain. To destroy 4 heroes. Okay. Draw 2 cards. Let's go with Oa here, drawing a card and then putting a card on top of our deck. We'll put this here, the superpower. 2, are you a superpower? Yes, that's 4 power. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Get this for 7, bring us down to 10. This for 3, bring us down to 4. And this for 4, bringing us down to 0. Since we bought an equipment, we will get an extra card this turn. No, I'm sorry. There's 2 Mogos. 2 Mogos here. One of them's not a defense card. One is each time you are attacked, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. So it's basically if you don't have a defense, you can use that in order to potentially draw another defense. There's the other Mogo that's a defense, and I decided not to use its ability. Okay, now before we even go on, I think I want to try and beat this crisis. So you must destroy 4 heroes. What do we got here? The Atom's a good choice. White Lantern Corps is a great one. Tumar 2 and John Constantine. Yeah, these are our 4. We get to keep White Lantern Corps because of just the fluke of his text. And Manhunter Invasion is wrong button. Manhunter Invasion is defeated. Alright, so now I get 6 cards because I bought an equipment that turn. And let's try and get rid of Hector Hammond. Can I do it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You know what? Yeah, we're doing it. We're going for the confrontation. Oh, but we've got pots out there. You know what? Let's do it. We're going to go for the confrontation. We can still get rid of the block card. We just need to get the 14. So that's not too bad. Not too bad. We'll start our turn with Fear. 3 power and +1 for each attack card over here. 4, 5, 6. 6 power from Fear. So that's the good start. 7, 8, I can destroy cards over here. We can get rid of this Black Lantern Batman. 9 and draw a card. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. $10, $11, $12. 13, 14, 15, I can destroy another card over here. $16, 17, we can put a card, a defense card into our hand or on top of our deck. We're going to put this on top of our deck because that's enough to beat Hector Hammond and get rid of Potts, the block card that was defending him. So yeah, we're good. We're on to the final villain now. Final villain. If that's the case, I guess I didn't have to defend myself there or put a defense card in there on purpose. New card coming out. 7 Deadly Sins Unleashed. That's not a great time for that to come out. Put the top 4 cards of the main deck into the lineup. I already did 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 for the turn. Perfect, 5. When a superpower enters the lineup, which none of these were, each player gains a weakness. Your team must destroy 7 cards with different costs from their discard piles. Then it's Crisis Necron. Each player puts a random defeated supervillain in front of them. Necron cannot be defeated while any villains are in play, be it in the lineup or in front of you. Okay. So the random villain is going to be Mr. Freeze. He's not in the stack though, so he just costs 10. Okay, that's not terrible. So Mr. Freeze, we can probably get rid of him this turn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, yeah. We're going for a confrontation against Mr. Freeze. 4. Draw a card. And we'll get one of these into our hands. 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you a hero? It is not. We'll discard it. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I can play 2 cards from up here. We'll play this one, destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. Goodbye to you. You know what? No, we should get rid of a villain. 13, get rid of a villain. We'll get rid of Becca here. Yeah. 13, I get one more. Put an equipment into my hand, I think. There we go. Boom. Destroy another card. That's another villain destroyed. That's 13 power. That beats Mr. Freeze. So at least that part is out of the way. Don't have to worry about that. We still have 7 Deadly Sins to deal with. and a bunch of villains in the way of that. So let's get rid of the villains. So first off, draw a card. Then draw 2 cards. Then draw another card. Then draw another card. 1, and there's another defense in there, so draw another card. Draw 2 cards, put 1 on top of your deck. Just keeps going. We'll put Ganthet on top of our deck because we are at 1 power. And then 2, 3, are you a hero? Yes. 4, 5, I can put a card at the bottom of the deck. We'll put we'll put Clarion down there. Have to replace him. So we're at 5 power though. 6, 7. Draw 2 cards, put 1 on top of our deck. Put this guy back here. I can put 3 constructs from over here into my hand. I definitely want this one and these 2. So we're at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We can destroy a card over here. Really loving destroying these cards left and right. Let's get rid of Possession. $14, $15. I can destroy another card. Just pummeling this deck. Get rid of Crystal Shield. And then it's Ganthet turn. Gotta play that Ganthet. Just looking at my options here. We're at 15 power. Don't have an orange one. Oh, this one's any color I want too, so might as well take that. That can come in. All right, that's everything. Yeah, 15 power. Destroy another card over there. Just keep destroying, making this deck super small for the end of the game. I'm not going to need this defense card. 16, 17, 18. Let's use our Oa ability to draw a card. Put it back on top of our deck. 20, 21. It's a Euro. Yep. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. And then +1 for each hero. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 power. So I'm really just trying to get rid of all the villains here. So 34 minus 5 is going to bring us down to 29, 25, 22, 19. There's that. And what else can we do? Get rid of this block. Bring us down to 14. Cold Breath. Bringing us down to 8. And we'll get a Mesovirus. Bringing us down to 1. That cleared up a lot of room out here. As well as opened up some room in our deck. We had to gain a few things there, but we destroyed a lot of cards that turn. Oh, before we end our turn. Oh, it's too late. I shuffled everything up. We still have to do 7 Deadly Sins. I keep forgetting about that. So, we're going to have to do that at some point, but I just shuffled my entire deck. I should have went for that before going for that massive turn. We buy an equipment so we can use 6 cards this turn. Let's go ahead and draw a card. I'm going to try and go through as many cards as I can this turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll use Oa to draw a card. And we'll put Ganthet on top of our deck and not play this. So with 12, we'll go ahead and buy both of these cards. New card comes out. Okay. I need to end this crisis. how to do this, though. What is over here? We have 5, 4, 6, 4, 7, 3, 3, 7, and 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different costs. When we get the atom over there, that's another cost, so that's helpful. All right, we'll start with Ganthet, getting this into our hand. These are pretty much all heroes, so that's all we're really going to get. But then we will go ahead and draw 2 cards, just trying to move through the deck as much into that discard pile as possible. Okay. I can destroy a card over here, but I don't think I want to yet. Yeah, I think we're good. We're going to wait till after, so we'll put this up as an assist for next turn. Is there a defense card over there? Yep, 1 and draw another card. Let's see. Let's go with Oa, drawing a card and put a card on top of our deck. And then 2, 3, is it a hero? Yes, we already knew that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, bunch of stuff here, 10, 11, 12. Nothing I'm going to really do. We're just trying to move it all over here. So that next turn we get rid of 7 Deadly Sins. Come on. I actually kind of want a superpower so I can get a 0 cost card. We'll start with Carol Ferris drawing 2 cards and then discarding 2 cards. We'll discard these 2. And now I'm going to reorganize this because we might have what we need to end 7 Deadly Sins. We have 5 and 6 and 7. 6, 3, 3, 5, 3, 2, 6, 7, 7, 8, 1, 5, 4, 3, 4, and 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We have it. So we'll destroy a 1, a 2, a 3. We'll destroy a 4, a 5. Now we'll destroy this 5. A 6. And a 7. We'll get rid of Swamp Thing here. So that is 7. Those cards are destroyed. That is the end of 7 Deadly Sins. Wrong button again. I'll get it someday. 7 Deadly Sins is defeated. We can play this to destroy another card. Get rid of the Trident of Lucifer. We can draw another card. Put a defense card on top of our deck if we wish. Don't have one though. Or draw 2 cards, put a card on top of our deck. We're going to put White Lantern Power Ring on top of our deck because we're going to play these 2, destroying 2 more cards if possible here. Is there anything I even want to destroy? We can get rid of Toy Master and this, so that's fine. That's fine. So this is a really strong deck now. It already was, but now it's just going to move even faster. We got 5 cards here. Is this going to be a confrontation turn? He costs 15. We're looking at 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's going to be just shy, I think. It depends on what we grab. You know what? Why not try and do this? We are going to go for confrontation against Crisis Necron to try and end this game. We will start with Oa drawing a card and then putting a card on top of our deck. Nth Metal, 2, are you a hero? Yes, it is. From there, draw 2 cards, put 1 on top of our deck. There's that. Then it's draw a card. Still only at 2 power. 3, 4, 5, and +1 for each attack card over here, which might not be many, because I destroyed a lot of them. There's none. No attack cards, so it's just 5 power. Come on. 9, 10, 11, 12, and we can destroy a card over here for whatever that's worth at this point. We'll get rid of this construct. 13, 14, 15. I didn't play any attack cards this turn. 16, 17. That defeats Crisis Necron. We did it. That was cool. This one went a little bit closer to plan than last night. Last night, I played as Sinestro, hoping to switch to Green Lantern. Never got Heroic Sacrifice. Tonight, I played as Joker, hoping to switch to Batman. And we got Heroic Sacrifice like 2 villains before the end. And we never even got to level 2 Batman, which is what I really wanted. I really wanted level 2 Batman. Never happened, though. So that's okay. Again, 2 nights in a row, my plan didn't work, but you know, it's also 2 victories in a row. So that's not a big deal. If you're wondering what all this is about, it's for the Solo Crisis League. Ta-da! Solo Crisis League is a semi-competitive way of playing the DC deck building game and its various Crisis expansions. This season, we're kind of experimenting with using the Confrontations base sets as Confrontations and Rivals base sets and their mechanics within a Crisis game. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy leveling up heroes, and I'm switching the rules up a little bit between each round so we kind of find a way that it works best. A lot of fun, though, so far, I think. And I think other people are enjoying it as well. If you're interested in anything like that, check out the link below to learn more. As always, you can always comment below as well, or reach out to me in any other way you can think of here, Discord, whatever, and ask any questions you got. If you're interested in supporting the league or the videos or whatever it is that found you here tonight, there's a few ways you can do that. You can keep watching, keep playing. Always appreciated. It's the #1 thing you can do in my eyes. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Additionally, you can check out the Etsy store where you get physical merchandise like the official Solo Crisis League mat, sticker, and pin. The sticker and pin are also available as part of the Patreon at different levels, so check those out there as well. Backing will get you those physical rewards as well as non-physical rewards like members-only rounds between seasons, sneak peeks at upcoming rounds, and special results like mid-round results. That's the word I'm trying to say. Mid-round results. This was a lot of fun. Again, my plan didn't go the way I wanted, but it still worked out really well, so I'm not too upset about that. Again, the main deck's a little lower than I like, but I really like the Rivals 2 cards. They're super strong. They also kind of have a weakness against Mr. Freeze, which is really interesting to me. There's a lot of draw cards within Rivals 2, with a lot of draw 2, put 1 on top of your deck, stuff like that. There's multiple cards and mechanics similar to that. So when you play that against Mr. Freeze, where you can only play 4 cards, it can get pretty dicey. You kind of need a few very specific cards to beat Mr. Freeze. So that has made Mr. Freeze really interesting. That's what I got. I'm looking forward to my 3rd and final attempt where I think we're either using Superman or Lex Luthor. We'll see what it is, and we'll see if I stick to my heroic sacrifice strategy along the way. That's all I've got. Thanks for watching. You have a good night.